Welcome, friends and fans, to another edition of GalaxyCon Live, where we are bringing the convention experience directly to you. All these new announcements and fun things we got going on over here from GalaxyCon headquarters, and so glad to have you all here joining us here today. First of all, we have to give a very special shout out to all of our friends in Oklahoma City. This past weekend was an amazing debut show. You were absolutely some of the most fantastic audiences we've had, and I just want to say on behalf of myself and GalaxyCon management, leadership, all of our guests, all the talent we had there today, that weekend, thank you. Thank you all for giving us the opportunity to come to your community and bring our brand of convention entertainment to you. We had such a delight, and if you were at the convention center there, and if you were at our costume contest, our chairman emeritus, Mike Broder, announced that we had signed a 3-year contract, so Oklahoma will be coming back next year, same weekend, and we are so looking forward to it. And you got a really cool convention center there too, and we got a couple of ideas that I'm going to pitch, especially with that awesome balcony you all had. Oh, beautiful. So, Oklahoma City, thank you so much. We will see you next year. And any of our friends, thank you for tuning in. And to all of our friends, to all of our other markets, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I've got here, and we got a lot of activity going on in the Peanut Gallery, and we are going to announce a bunch of brand new guests and some other fun stuff. So I'm joining here by my amazing producer. What do we got today, Chief?
We got a ticket giveaway.
Yes, we do. As we do with all these things, everyone in our chat room right now, at the end of this, we're going to announce one of you is going to be the recipient of 2 full weekend passes to any GalaxyCon show of your choice. So stick around for that. We'll put you on into it. You got to be here at the end to win it, so stick around and all that fun stuff. So what else we got going on? We got to want to jump into our first announcement?
We got to shout out the 100K.
Oh my goodness, that's right. Everyone out there in YouTube land, we hit 100,000 subscribers today. We just hit that today, right? We hit that. Yes, we hit that today. Okay, all right. Well, why? If you joined us last week, my esteemed co-host is behind the camera there, and she doesn't want to talk. It's like, no, come around here, say hi, come on, say hello, everybody. Hey, everybody. Too. So we hit 100,000 subscribers, and that's because of you and all your support. And thank you for tuning on in. Thank you for tuning in to live events like this. Thank you for tuning in and checking out all of our footage we bring out from our previous shows and some of our more live streams. We did several events this weekend, and like I said, smash that like bell. Thanks for watching us, and thanks as always for your support. Now, what else we got going on? Want to do some announcements? All right, let's go to announcements. First and foremost, let's go to GalaxyCon Columbus 2024, December 6th through the 8th. All of our friends there. We got some fantastic stuff going on. Now, this is going to be for GalaxyCon Columbus, not GalaxyCon Animate Columbus, which is going to be coming up in just a little over a month. But okay. This is going to be GalaxyCon Columbus on December 6th through the 8th. And, all right, let's do the lead-in. She is an actress whose body of work includes Spin City, Why Women Kill, and has recently appeared in the Netflix film Atlas. To many, of course, she is known as the Evil Queen in Once Upon a Time. Columbus, get ready for La Paria!
Evil Queen.
Regina never should have let me out to play.
Lana, of course, if you tuned in to us back in the GalaxyCon live days during lockdown, she appeared on several of our virtual events. I had the pleasure of hosting her virtually and on the GalaxyCon live stages. And I just want to say she's absolutely fantastic. She adores spending time with her fans. She's one of my favorite guests to host. And also stay tuned. We may be announcing a special private event with her as well going on too for Columbus. Stay tuned. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to our email newsletter, please do so. And you can find all this information on our website. And of course, if you have any questions that we can't answer here, we have our customer service representatives in the chat room ready to answer your questions. And if you have anything more complicated, you can always go to info@galaxycon.com. So, Columbus, get ready. We're so excited to have Lana there. Oh, we got a question. Oh, I had such a bad day today. It's made my such bad life. Oh, Olivia, so glad to have you. I'm so glad that made your day. Sorry you had a bad one, but yes, Olivia put a smile on that. Is this only for Columbus announcements, or this is Raleigh? Well, the Marvel Lose Nerds, we're going to announce several markets, and, well, we could probably go into Raleigh right now. Okay, Lewis, just for you, we're going to skip ahead to GalaxyCon Raleigh 2024, which is our 4-day show, taking place July 25th through the 28th, and let's go ahead and go right on into it. This is going to be a cast announcement. The first is going to be an actor whose credits include Hopefuls, Pen 15, and Shang-Chi, the Legend of the Ten Rings. Many of you know him as the Netflix live-action version of the firebending Prince Zuko. Columbus, get ready for Dallas Liu! And second, he is an actor whose roles include Team Zenko Go and the adaptation of The Stand. Many of you know him as the Netflix live-action version of Aang. Please welcome, get ready for Gordon Cremier! That's right. We got those two amazing fellows coming in from Avatar. Okay, before we get into that, anything from the Peanut Gallery we should jump into? All right, I got Hachi. Oh, Hachi, please. We try to keep. You say what you want, Hachi, but we're trying to keep it at least sort of PG-ish in the room. So there's other words you could use, but if that was a good exaltation, I'll take it. What else we got? Okay, from Brian. Any announcement for GalaxyCon Miami today? No, not at this time. Here and here's why. Yes, GalaxyCon Miami is going to happen, but as of right now, until everything is signed, sealed, and delivered, we are not going to we're not going to announce the exact dates. However, we are planning on really, really soon. We're going to do a whole battery of announcements for confirming Miami and several other locations. So please, as always, stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed to our email newsletter, you definitely want to do that. So I will say, yes, Miami is a thing, and just stay tuned. I promise you, and it is going to be good. Are there going to be any Animate Raleigh announcements? Stay tuned on that WGA 105. We are definitely going to have some, but before we do that, we're going to move on to our dear friends in Des Moines, and we're going to talk now about Nightmare Weekend, which actually is the same weekend as Animate. Yes, what we were doing in Des Moines, we had this wonderful idea that where we're setting up Animate. My boss looked over and saw the whole of the bay and said, hey, we could do Nightmare right over there. So yes, it's two different shows happening at the same time. One admission price. Don't worry, again, I've got to buy a ticket to bounce from one to the other. And let's go ahead for all of our horror and gorehound fans. Let's do an announcement from there. Okay, on September 27th and 29th, he is an actor, stuntman, and author whose bodies of work, see what I did there, include The Devil's Rejects, the Hatchet film series, and House. To horror fans, though, he is known as the 4-time Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason vs. Freddy, and Jason X, sometimes called Jason 10, depending on your point of view. Des Moines, get ready for Kane Hodder. All right, I am so very excited. Again, Kane Hodder, a great friend of the show. Again, we did lots of virtual events with him, and I think this will be our first live action with him. It may have been on our last. Honestly, I can't remember at this point. It's been such a blur of fun. But I will say this much. Kane is absolutely stand-up dude. He is absolutely cool, and he has so many stories. Not even just from Friday the 13th. He is a stunt coordinator and has been so for a few decades. Worked in a whole battery of films, both horror and regular. and he's just an amazing fellow, absolutely kind to his fans. And please, if you come to the show, please check him out and feel free to ask him anything about his body of work. The man is just full of stories, full of adventures, and absolutely be glad to share them all. So we'll look forward to seeing you there in Des Moines, along with some other stuff. Okay, yes, we talked about the 5 shows we're going to do next. 5 announcements next week, and I believe a Miami confirmation should be on that. And as always, we'll do the giveaway at the end of the hour. Oh, okay, how do you ask questions on the screen? Well, Victoria, I think we just answered the question. All right, so what we got going on right now is we got our team members in there. My producer's going through it all. So if you ask a question or throw something out there and we catch wind of it, he's going to scroll it at the bottom. Feel free to ask me anything you want about GalaxyCon or our ancillary brands. Ask me anything about me. Ask anything about what's going on at the table. Ask anything about what's going on here at our secret location in Florida, where it is incredibly hot and humid. But that's just par for the course. So how do we enter the win? Brandon, how do we enter the win? Simply by being here. You've already entered. In the description below, there should be the rules right there. So underneath me, underneath the screen, so it'll be kind of right about here. That's how you enter on in for the giveaway. So hopefully we'll get that way through. All right. Someone was asking earlier about some animate, so let's go to Animate Raleigh, January 3rd through the 5th in 2025. That's right, we're not even in June yet, and we're already planning for some cool stuff for 2025. Are you ready for this? Oh, I like the show. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like the little Shrek too. I got a Swamp Thing going on here too. I got Man Thing down here from Marvel, and we got our friend here, Shrek, a little version of that. So we got DreamWorks, and we got Disney, since Man Thing's now a Disney character. Shh, we'll keep that secret. All right, Animate Raleigh, get ready for this. He is an actor whose body of work includes, I'm going to throw some curveballs out there, which I don't want to give away too fast. Interview with the Vampire. Yeah, I hear you wondering. The Loud House? That's another one. Adventure Time? We're getting close. How about the Gears of War video game series? To many of you, though, he is known for quite some time as the voice of Bender in Futurama. Animate 2025, get ready for the awesome John DiMaggio.
What time is it?
Time for you to shut up!
Yeah, bite my shiny metal. Well, you know it. You know how that goes. Also, too, please invite you, while you're here on our GalaxyCon YouTube page, check out some of our GalaxyCon lives with John. We've done some great animation ones. Did a really good Gears of War one a couple of years ago that whenever I sit with him on stage, he still talks about, and go into really fun details on that one. I think we had like 8 actors along with himself along that one. It was one of the largest ones we've ever done. Such fun, a lot of blast. Please check it on out. Okay, Da Blossom Girl. How long have you been working at GalaxyCon? I think my first panel was one of our previous shows in 2016-ish. Believe it or not, I kind of started by doing fan panels, and then I sort of fell into this, and then, you know, when you become a convention host and moderator, it's like Narnia. Nobody gets in the same way twice. You fall in through journalism, through some kind of fan project of some kind, or you just become knowledgeable in a certain area. And I started out being a Doctor Who nerd, and now I'm sort of doing all this. So, as my mother is proud to say to her friends, my errant son finally found a job which all of his useless knowledge has use. So, hopefully that answers your question. Rue, why am I so cool? No, I'm not cool. I just surround myself with really cool people, and I work for a really cool company. But I'm just a nerd with a bad haircut, so I'm kind of the same. But thank you, Rue. I appreciate it. So, okay, what else we got going on? We want to talk about GalaxyCon Columbus again?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go to GalaxyCon Columbus again, 6th through the 8th. This is the next announcement. This is going to be an interesting one. And again, I'm going to throw you off with a swerve. He's an actor and author whose credits include Thor: The Dark World. I see you going in one direction, but hold on. Disney's Tangled. And Chuck, the TV series. Okay, you probably know by now. But to many, of course, he is known as the DC hero Shazam in 2 Shazam films, and hopefully we'll get to see more in James Gunn's version of the DC universe. Columbus, get ready for Zachary Levi.
Yeah, his name is Captain Sparkle Fingers.
No, it's not. No, it's not!
I'm so excited for this. I actually have not worked with Zachary yet, so I'm really hoping I get that assignment. I love a chance to talk to him. I'm really looking forward to an opportunity of talking to him about his book that he released a few years ago. It's a little memoir, and he talks about his journey through some mental health things that he was tackling with and stuff like that. And of course, some great behind-the-scenes stories about his work on camera. And he's just an interesting, cool dude. So I'm really excited for this. And I have a very, very personal soft spot for Shazam, or some of us old-time comic book fans refer to him as the original Captain Marvel. And if you're a little confused about that, well, you know what? I'll give you the super, 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 super fast condensed version I can, since we got a little time today. All right. In the 1940s, they came out with Shazam comics, and the hero was called Captain Marvel, and then prospered. Actually, at one point, Shazam outsold Superman. Then, when superhero comics began to fade in the 50s, that brand, Fawcett Comics, faded on out. Then DC snatched it up, and they buried Captain Marvel and Shazam. During that time in the 60s, Marvel said, hey, nobody's using the name Captain Marvel, let's trademark it. So Marvel created their versions of Captain Marvel. It started up as the Alien Marvel, working their way all the way up to Carol Danvers, the latest and awesomest Marvel version of Captain Marvel. And so when DC decided to bring their Captain Marvel back, they changed him to Shazam, the magic word that set him up to it. So now it's like that. So that's why when you see old geeks like myself still refer to Captain Marvel as Shazam and Shazam as Captain Marvel and all that other wackiness, there you go. See, you learned something today. Something you absolutely didn't need. I know these things, so you don't have to. Okay, Zilly, did I mix any GalaxyCon Raleigh announcements? We actually got one. I'm going to drop you right now, Zilly14. You ready for this? Okay, GalaxyCon Raleigh, again, a 4-day show from the July 25th to the 28th. And this is going to be a fun one. She is an actress, comedian, and singer-songwriter whose credits include, and there's a lot, so I had to pull the cream of the crop, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. DC Superhero Girls, The Loud House, the animated version of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and for the past several years, she's been the voice of Daphne in several Scooby-Doo series. Columbus, or sorry, it's not Columbus, I'm sorry, Raleigh, get ready for Great DeLisle.
My decision is final.
You can't treat me like this. You can't treat me like Zuko.
Azula, silence yourself.
But it was my idea to burn everything to the ground. I deserve to be by your side.
Azula!
Gray has been an extraordinarily prolific voice actress in Western animation. She's dabbled a little bit in anime, but mostly in Western animation. I just have to say, if you are interested in pursuing a career in voice animation, she has some absolutely amazing advice, and she has some of the most unique perspectives that I have seen when I've done panels with her about the art of voice acting and getting into the business and sustaining in the business. She's also absolutely one of the most hysterical people I've ever worked with as well. So Gray is going to be absolutely an amazing guest. So looking forward to it, and I hope you learn to enjoy her as I certainly do. So we are just about at the end. We got anything from the peanut gallery we want to roll? Let's see, what do we got? Anything? You're looking? You're looking? You're looking? Okay, well, I got this. Okay, Marissa Ann wants to know, my husband is screaming Marissa Ann, please grab a phone and please record your husband screaming. Put it up on your social media and please tag us in it. We'd love to play it. Love to make him internet famous for about like 15 seconds. Okay, when is season 2 of Hazbin Hotel? Well, Gabe, I don't know. We just had the whole cast, well, we just had several members of the whole cast in Oklahoma City, and boy, it'd be really nice if we had them here again. How will autographs work? Oh, very good question. Olive. That's a fun name. How will autographs work at the Raleigh Convention? Here's how it basically works. We have a whole area where all of our celebrities each have their own table and their own booth. We have a little line area set on up, and it's snaked, like if you've ever been to the attractions like Disney World or Universal and stuff like that. So you just basically wait in line. You all come on up, and each of our guests may have an area there where photographs and objects are available and stuff like that, as well as the prices. And some do just autographs, some may do autographs, some may do a quick table selfie with you for combos and stuff like that. The prices are all up to the individual talent and their management. We facilitate that as well. Also at GalaxyCon, we do offer our full celebrity photo op service as well. That's where you get a really nice picture with a backdrop just like this one, and you can get it like downloaded at 10 million megapixels, PS, whatever. I don't know what the term is, all that fun stuff. And that's basically going to be how it works. So please, by all means, what do you got there? What if you buy your autograph ahead of time? You should get a little ticket on that, and just, I believe you just show it up, and we should scan it, redeem it, and all that fun stuff. So by all means, that's just how it generally usually works. And please, just have fun, and remember, the guests are there to meet you just as you want to meet them. So all I can say is that enjoy your moment, whoever your object of fandom is. I'm so looking forward to providing the place where fans and the talent can meet, have a good time, and I hold the microphone and jump in between. So, what do I know about Toontown? Oh, you mean this little thing right here? Well, Toontown is a very, very, very interesting thing that's going on, and this is a little thing that we've partnered up with I'm not sure the inheritors of Toontown, we'll say the custodians of Toontown. And it's basically this. Toontown was this game that Disney was doing several years ago, and they sort of walked away from it. So a bunch of really, really, really inventive fans have sort of moved into the real estate on the internet that once occupied by it. And curiously enough, Disney is not notorious about protecting their IPs, but they seem to be kind of hands-off about it. The idea is that, okay, if you want to kind of start it up and maintain it, allow old fans to come back and pick up where they left off or create new adventures and things like that, they're letting them do it. So this is taking off tremendously, and in Oklahoma City, we had huge outpouring of affection and support for the new custodians of Toontown. So this is a really, really interesting precedent. I am fascinated to see where this goes, and perhaps Disney may consider doing an open gaming license like other IP holders have had, and it's going to be really interesting to see where this goes. But we've gotten into a sort of a partnership with them, and I believe we're going to be having them at some of our shows in the future. So stay tuned for more great and fun announcements like that. What else we got from the Peanut Gallery?
Let's go to our last announcement.
All right, you ready for the big one? All right, friends, GalaxyCon Columbus, and again, December 6th through the 8th, we're going to have a very, very, very big one. And someone's asking earlier about the second season of Hazbin Hotel. Well, if it's not out by then, there's no announcements, that our friends in Columbus will be able to ask them. Because yes, Columbus, we are going to bring hell to you. That's right, my friends. We have one of the largest Hazbin Hotel cast reunions so far. Going down the whole list, once again, she is the voice of Charlie Morningstar, the proprietor of Hazbin Hotel, Erica Henningsen. Woohoo! He is the voice of Sir Pentious and Adam, Alex Brightman. Yay! He is the voice of Angel Dust and the Egg Boys. Maybe not known that. Blake Roman. Yay! Okay, he is the voice of Valentino, Joel Perez. Yay! He is the voice of Alistair the Radio Demon and Tom Trench, the voice in the background you may have heard as well, Amir Talai. Yay! And it's Talai rhymes with July, just so that you know. And she is the voice of Nifty and Susan, Kimiko Glenn. Yay! And last and absolutely not least, she is the voice of Cherry Bomb, Christina Alabato. Yay! Yes, absolutely, friends. We are going to hell, and we are going to love every second of it in Columbus. Hope you had a little fun with that. So, what else we got going on before we announce some winners? Anything from the Peanut Gallery? What do we got here? Followed you on TikTok. Do you follow GalaxyCon on TikTok or me on TikTok? I mean, I'm on TikTok, but I do like...
What do you post on TikTok?
I post when I have a great show here. Literally, that's kind of what I do. So I've had like 3 TikTok posts, and once in a blue moon, I do stuff like that. Now, however, GalaxyCon, we have a very, very active TikTok, don't we, girls? Mm-hmm. Yes. We have a very active TikTok, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
TikTok is a fun time.
Was that 500,000?
We're almost there.
Almost at 500,000. That's very nice. One thing I do like about our TikTok is for a while, I think I had the record of kind of facilitating one of our biggest TikTok moments with David Tennant when he did that little clip when he brought up the cardboard thing on stage and did a little posing with him. That was me. So that was all very fun too. So, all right, friends, ready for some announcements. We have 2 winners to give away, and you are going to be getting 2 weekend passes to any GalaxyCon of your choice. So we're going to make some noise for Jack Den. Jack Den, you are the first winner of a pair of GalaxyCon tickets, and also Hannah Sturm. Hannah Sturm, and this is the high end right there. So if your name is matched listing on this way too, our customer service is going to reach on out to you and let you know, ask you which passes you want, and they're going to send them to you virtually and all that other fun stuff. So what else have we got before we close? Any final words? Any final words from my 3 bosses here?
Elena, you were on last time.
I think everybody should be really excited. We've got a lot of great shows coming up.
Oh yes. So remember, folks, our next installment we got 5 next week. We got 5 announcements coming up. 5. That's 5 shows. 5. And that's only the beginning. All right. Anything else from our peanut gallery before we go?
I think we're good to go.
I think we're good to go. Well, friends, thank you for joining us for this little announcement excursion. Hope you had fun. We will absolutely see you on next time. Again, remember, if you haven't signed up already for our email newsletter, please do so. If you haven't smashed that like bell, please do so. If you haven't followed us on social media, please do so. And if you do appreciate these events here, if you've taken any picture from any of our events, you put them on your social media, please tag us, use the hashtags, all that fun stuff. You're young, you know how this works. Me, I'm old. I don't quite understand it, but I go along with it. That's why I have these cast of youngins here to show me the words. So, friends, as always, thank you here for joining us. Thank you I hope you had a good time. Please stick around and on the internet and all that fun stuff, and we will be giving you more information and new announcements as they come. Thank you all for joining us today, and remember, friends, smiles are free. Spend them often.